to improve? Do you want to win? Do you want to be a better player? Then this video may help you with that. But first, we need to know our boy Cyclops first, since learning some small detail will help you master Cyclops. Let's go to his skills first. First is his passive. His passive is Starlit Hourglass. When Cyclops skills hit on enemy, the cooldown of his skills are reduced by zero point 0.5 seconds. Tips for his passive. Since Cyclops has strong skill cooldown reduction, you need to take advantage of this and buy more cooldown reduction items to shorten more the cooldown reduction all of your skills. Then let's proceed to his first skill. Cyclops will throw a shockwaves towards your enemy. Tips: if your enemy managed to receive all the first kill, then the damage will be doubled. Since you managed to double the damage, the cooldown of your all abilities will be reduced to 1 second. Let's proceed to his second skill. There will be a 5 spheres around him, and it will increase his movement speed by 30% for 2 seconds, and it will attack the enemy who is near around you. His second ability is very strong since it will damage by percentage your enemy. So the first sphere is 66%, the second is 72%, the third is 78%, the fourth is 84%, and the fifth is 90%, and it's all based on your magic power. And also, if you manage to all hit the 5 spears to your enemy, then all of your cooldown of your skills will be reduced by 2.5 seconds. Tips for his second skill. Always try to activate your second skill to unguarded bushes in order to damage them heavily while you are being attacked. You can also use this to harass your enemy in your lanes. Just beware using your second skill if you're trying to harass your enemy. You may hit the enemy minions first rather than the enemy. Always distance to the enemy's minion in order to hit it perfectly to your enemy lane. And let's go to his ultimate. His ultimate skill is Star Power Lockdown. Cyclops will throw a big spear to your enemy, damaging them and immobilizing their movements for 2 seconds. And it can reduce the cooldown of all your skills by zero point 0.5 seconds. As for Cyclops combo, there's no particular order in his combo. You can use any of skills in clashing. But if you're aiming for a kill, always use your second skill first for efficiency. And tips for his playstyle. Always try to hit level 4 fast in order to start doing pressures to enemy lanes. But be sure to check your lane in order to defend if there's someone's pushing. If you're still new to Cyclops, just be aware to your positioning. Since the playstyle of Cyclops is super aggressive, always try to put a distance to your enemy if you're done releasing all your skills. And let's go to his item build and take advantage to his passive. Your starting item will be 2 magic necklace for mana regeneration. Then after buying it, buy a normal boots to increase his movement speed but don't upgrade it first. Just go straight to Enchanted Talisman for better cooldown reduction and mana regeneration. And after buying the book, now you can upgrade your shoes to magic shoes for cooldown reduction. And for your third item, Necklace of Durance to reduce the regeneration effects of your enemies, plus it's very useful to use since it has cooldown reduction and magic life steal on it, which is very helpful to Cyclops. And for his fourth item is Concentrated Energy, which gives Cyclops a tankier and sustained item for magic life steal.
and this item will help you survive for your aggressive playstyle. And his fifth item is Lightning Truncheon. Why this item instead of Fleeting Time? Both of them has cooldown reduction benefits and Fleeting Time has more cooldown reduction. But Lightning Truncheon has more benefits because of the better damage and mana, which Cyclops lacks on his item. As for his last item is Winter Truncheon, for his survivability in the long game. Now to sum up all the cooldown reduction benefits of his item is 50%. Now imagine always spamming your first skill and second skill to the clash. That's how strong Cyclops is. So what is the weakness of Cyclops? His weakness is his super aggressive playstyle. Your enemy can catch him easily if he didn't back off right away after releasing all his skills. If you can encounter an enemy Cyclops, just buy Athena shields to reduce all his magic damage and avoiding being burst. Always use Purify in your spells if your enemy is Cyclops to avoid being catched on his ultimate. As for the battle spells using Cyclops, use Flicker and Purify for survivability. As for his emblem, you need to pick Magic Worship to increase your damage throughout the game, and it can activate easily just by using your second skill. Okay guys, that's all for today. Just don't forget to hit the subscribe and like button for more uploads.